Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a new subscriber here or you're just stopping by for the first time, welcome to my channel. My name is Ivina. I'm a YouTuber in Nigeria, and if you're an OG subscriber here, you know I love you so much. Thank you so much for supporting me always. Thank you for watching all my videos. Thank you for liking all my videos. It means a lot to me. So yeah, today I'm just going to dive into showing you guys how I created this sweet, classy, likely pinky look. Yes. So you know all the process of makeup already. If you don't, then you know you have to get your face clean. I'll probably wish you wash that face, like get that face clean before go doing any other thing. Clean that face, like go and wash it if possible before you like clean it with your wipes. Then after, we should go in with your hydrating moisturizer. You get me? For me, doing this video, I already applied my moisturizer because I was literally on my skincare and I just finished taking my bath, so I was already did my skincare routine. Then I just went ahead and moisturized my lips before going in with my foundation shade. And for most of you do not know, I use a Zaron foundation, and I told you guys in my last video I'm literally in love with applying my foundation using my beauty blender. Now it gives me that seamless finish, the skin like finish, and that glowing finish, if you understand what I mean. Like, you guys can already see it from this other part of my face, how it's looking amazing and cute and very like it's giving that glass skin. So after applying my foundation, I just go in and spray on my setting spray. I use the Kiss Beauty setting spray. This is to help you hold in the foundation. And I just go ahead and apply my concealer. This concealer, most of you might already know, is from the Nyanga Beauty brand. Yeah, I love their concealer so much. The two concealer I always say I can recommend for anybody, beginner or upgrade, that are Nigeria brands. Yeah, I will recommend this Nyanga Beauty concealer and also the Noban Beauty or Noban Cosmetic concealer. Is it Noban Beauty? Yes, Noban Beauty concealer. So it's either Nyanga Beauty or Noban. So yeah, I can recommend it for both upgrade and beginners. It's super good, it's easy to blend, and it's amazing. And you see, this is my concealer placements, my love. I am going to recommend it for you, especially if you're new in this makeup game. It's really going to help you do this placement. It's going to make the whole thing easy to blend, and you can easily control where your concealer goes or where it doesn't. So I just go in and contour my face, my cheekbone area, my forehead and my chin, then my nose. Yeah, like I normally say before, the way you blend out your contour determines how it will come out. So after that, I'm just going to go back in and use the side that I used to apply my foundation to properly blend that contour out. I always say this: the way you blend your contour, the places you apply your contour, will determine the shape your makeup will come out. And you get me? Like the way I contour my forehead now, it's obvious my face is going to be a bit round. Like, you guys will see what I'm trying to explain at the end of this video. It's going to be a bit round because I did a round contouring. If you want a V face, make sure you watch my last makeup video. Yes, go back to my page, just scroll down, you'll see my last makeup video. Make sure you watch it. In that video, I showed you guys how to do a V shape contouring. It's really nice and easy and simple. So after that, I just start blending out my concealer. I start with my forehead, then I blend out the under eye application. The normal may normally start from the outer corner. I just didn't know what I was doing this day. I didn't follow my normal routine. Let's just say that I did not follow my normal routine, because the normal Avina will start from the outer corner of my face to blend out my concealer, because it makes it easy. If you are a beginner, I would recommend you start blending out from the outer corner of your face to the inner corner of your face. Don't start from the inner to the outer corner, especially if you're a beginner. I will advise you not to start from the inner to the outer. You see the method I'm using for this, my under eye, that is what you should use, because this will help you to control where your concealer placement goes. If you follow the first method I just used and you're a beginner, you might get easily confused because you might be unable to control the application or where your concealer goes to. I hope you guys understand me. Like, you guys can already see the blending out of this concealer, how cute it looks, and it looks amazing. So after blending out that concealer, I told you guys already, I did not go in with my normal routine, but if you go in with the same routine, trust me, you will achieve exactly the same results. You get me? So I'll just go back in and apply my blush, because I really wanted my blush to be bold. If you have been following me, you will know I'm a blush girl. Like, I am totally and literally a blush girl. So I used 2 shades of blush. I used the pink and I went back in with the orange. I used a dark pink and a orange blush application. I know how those OGs will be like, you cannot miss both, but literally, if you guys have really been following me on this my channel, you will know that I don't do what most people do. I do what works for me. So yes, I will advise you to do what works for you as well. So after placing in my blush, I just go back in to use my blush brush to just blend that out, like properly blend it. I mean, like, properly blend it. Avoid harsh line by all means, and properly blend out the blush. So I just going to repeat the same step on the other side of my face. If your result is as smooth as the other side of my face, then you know you're getting it. You see the brush I'm using for my blush, you guys see it, you see the shape. It's kind of this I don't even know how to describe this shape, but it is very good for you to get this shape. Don't get a round brush for your blush. I would advise you for that, especially for your blush and your contour. Don't get a round brush. I will look for the name of this brush and put it in my next video. So after that, you just go ahead and go in with a lighter shade of concealer. So yeah, what happened was that I was trying to contour my nose and I didn't notice that the contour was too dark for my skin. So I just have to, like, you know, work that out and make sure I avoid the mistake that was about to happen. Yes, let me say it like that. I made sure that I avoid the mistake that was about to happen. I'm literally telling you, I did not follow my method at all. I did not follow my method. The regular me is not using this method, but if you use this method, my darling, trust me, it will still work for you, because it worked for me. You guys will see it at the end of this video. So yeah, after blending that out, I'll just go back in and start blending out my concealer. And one thing I will still say in this video is, when blending out the lighter shade of concealer, please make sure you blend it well within the under eye. Don't start blending and spreading everywhere. No, just try and contain it within that under eye. And if you want a lighter outer corner, you can just spread it a little bit. But if you know that you did not apply your blush before applying your concealer, please just blend that lighter shade within the inner corner of your face. So after that, I'm just going to go ahead and bake my face now. I'm going to bake my under eye using my setting powder, or will I say translucent? No, it's not. Is it translucent? I don't even know. Anyways, it's my setting powder. It's my setting baking powder, anyone you guys call it. I'm literally confused right now. I don't even know what I'm saying. So yeah, I just going to set my face. Like, you guys can see the difference between the part I set and the part I did not set, right? Like, you guys can see the difference. This is the reason why you need to set your face, because if you don't set your face, you're giving your face space to crease. You get, it's not even when you did not set it all at all. If you leave your face after blending out your concealer, you leave your face for too long before setting, your under eye is definitely going to crease. So my advice to you right now is that once you blend out that concealer, my love, just go in as soon as possible and set that part of your face. If not, it's going to crease. And like I always say, While setting your face, make sure you set each and every part of your face that you apply any of your liquid application. When I mean set everywhere, every place that you know you applied your liquid application. Make sure you set it, because if you do not set it, my love, if you do not set it, your makeup will crease. And that's just the truth. There is no two ways about it. Your makeup will crease. So after setting, I just go ahead and contour my face, the side of my face, my forehead, my cheekbone area. And yeah, that's it. That's all for the places I normally set on my face. After panda contouring, I just go back in and contour my blush application. Like, make sure you apply your blush application, your powder blush application. If you're a blush girl like me, make sure you do that. After doing your liquid blush, go back and apply your powder blush to it to get that bold effect. Do you get me? If you're not a blush girl like me, you can skip the first step and go with this powder blush, or you can skip this powder blush and just go with the first step. So after that, I'll just go back in and spray my face with my setting spray. Trust me, my love, when you're doing your makeup, setting spray should be the number one thing you even get in your makeup kit, because it helps a lot. It helps to melt that makeup into your skin. It helps you to give it helps your makeup to give you that skin like finish, and it helps your makeup to last longer. For my brows, I didn't really want something that was too bold. I just wanted something natural and cute. So I just went ahead and draw the tail of my brow first, and just go ahead and draw a light stroke. Like you guys can see my hand now, like it's very light. Just draw those light stroke in after drawing just the tail of the brows. If you want emphasis on, if you want a skin is, did I just say skin like, oh my god, if you want a natural finish brows, make sure you go in with light. And first thing you need to do is to draw the tail of your brow. Yes, you can shade the tail of your brow a little bit. Then for the rest of the brow, you just go in and draw a light stroke, a light stroke that's like your hairline strokes. I don't know if I'm making sense. I hope I explained this well anyways. If you follow this particular step, you're going to come out with something like this. You see the way the brows are looking so natural and cute. Yes, you're going to achieve something this good. So after that, you just go ahead and highlight your brows using probably a concealer that is like 2 shades lighter than your skin, or 4 shades lighter than your skin. Trust me, any concealer you use to highlight your brows, no matter the color, as long as it's not darker than your normal skin tone, you can actually control it. Yes, you can actually control it, because after blending out, you can just go in with a darker shade of powder, a darker shade of your powder, either translucent powder or your finishing powder, and just blend that out. You get me? Once you blend that out, trust me, the lighter shade is going to come. I hope I am making sense. Just like I did here, I just went in with a darker shade of my powder and just blend that out. You guys can see it's not as bright as it was when I applied it. Can you guys see that already? It's not as bright as it was when I applied it, because of the powder shade that I used to blend it out. I'm just going with that shade of my Morphe palette. Yes, I've been using my Morphe palette for like I think 2 to 3 of my recent makeup videos. I'm using this Morphe palette. I just use that shade that I just showed you guys as my would I call it my transition shade? Yeah, it's also a transition shade. Yes, so I just use that shade as my transition shade and make sure I blend that out properly. Why I love this eyeshadow palette, this Morphe eyeshadow palette, is that I can actually control it, and it's very beautiful. Trust me, it's very beautiful, and it's also super pigmented. Trust me, like, it's beautiful and it's pigmented. So yeah, so I just go back in with a orange color and just use that to blend out any harsh line, because I don't want any harsh line on my eyeshadow or any place I'll be looking to ashing. No, so because of that, just go back in and use an orange color. You can use any color of your choice and blend everything out properly. Like you guys can see the way it's turning out here, like it's looking super good, super cute and classy, and according to the trend, it's looking very demure, very mindful, and very cutesy. Is it cutesy or cutesy? Cutesy, yes. Cutesy. So yeah, after that I just went back in with a darker shade of eyeshadow and blend out the outer corner of my eye because I wanted that smoky eye effect, but not that smoky. I just wanted a smoky wig liner eye effect. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. After that I just go back in and apply my eyeshadow primer. I am using my Younger Beauty concealer as well for my eyeshadow primer or eyeshadow base. Most of you might call it base, most of you might call it primer. Make sure I blend it to the part I want to apply my next color, and make sure I blend that in properly. Like, you have to make sure you blend that in, because if this comes out cakey, it's going to affect your shadow placement. So I just go back in and use that first shade to blend out the part that the eyeshadow base affected. So after blending, I'll just go back in and use this shade from my Morphe palette as my last shade. That's exactly what I wanted, but I want it to be too bright, so I have to mix it. And another thing that you guys need to learn is when you're applying your shadows, please make sure you dust out, because you don't know, unless you know how pigmented a particular palette is, then you can just go in once. If not, just make sure you dust it out a little bit before you go back in. You get me? Especially if you're a beginner, any makeup application you want to use, make sure you dust out so that you don't go and over apply what you cannot control. I hope you guys are getting me. So after applying that pink, I was not really getting the result I wanted. I have to go back in with another shade of pink, yeah, to give me exactly what I wanted. After that, I just go back in and reapply the darker shade that I used earlier in order to get that pumpy effect. You guys are already seeing how cute this shadow look like, right? So after that, I'm just going to powder contour my nose. Yeah, one step that I missed, guys. I told you guys I did not follow my normal method. I just don't know what was wrong with me this day. Before applying your shadow, make sure you've already baked your face. Make sure you already bake your face, because that's going to help you to dust out any excess fallouts, especially if you're a beginner. Before applying your shadow, make sure you bake your face, because it's going to like help you manage any excess fallout from your shadows. Yeah, I did not do that. Like I said, I did not follow my normal method of makeup this day. I don't know what was wrong with me. So after I applied the shadow and everything, that I baked my face. I'm ashamed of myself. But anyways, we move. I just went back in and baked my face. Like I always said, please don't pack all your loose powder on your face. It's not going to help. It's not going to make your eye bright enough. It's not going to make your eye brighter than the way it's supposed to be bright. So don't pack a lot of powder on your face. So what I'm doing here is that I am cutting my shadow so that I can have that sharp look, if you guys understand what I'm saying. So after that, I'm just going to wipe out the excess gloss on my lips. Yeah, you already know the lips is fully moisturized, and I went in with my dark shade of lip stain. This is like the darkest shade of lip stain that I hold. No, I literally have pure black, but this is like the dark shade that I hold. So I just went in with that. If you know me, you know that the regular me, I normally use brushes to apply my gloss, but you see today, no, I was like, no, I just went. I told you guys I did not follow my normal method. I just used my normal lip stain applicator to apply this, like you guys. So I just went back in with this my pinkish nudish shape lip stain. Yeah, I wanted everything pink before, but I think in the end then I changed the lip stain, because I felt like almost all my makeup, I'm literally wearing the same lip stain. Yes, it's my favorite. This particular one I'm applying is my favorite, but well, what to do, I still got to change sometimes, you get me. At this point, I was no longer seeing that brown shade, so I have to go back in with the brown shade and blend that out properly. It was already affecting my the colored lip stain I put on, so I have to go back in with the colored lip stain that I wanted and Yeah, it's not yet though. I have to like blend out everything before I realize I have used this lip so many times, so I have to switch up my game, you know. If you have watched this video to this point, please, my darling, don't forget to click the subscription button, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that the algorithm can push this video to more people that will love it, more people that are into makeup and that will like interact with the page. And if you have any question for me, my love, trust me, drop in the comment section and I will definitely respond to you. I don't snub comment here, and no, we don't do that here. Drop it in the comment section, no matter how hard it is, trust me, to find a response for you, my love. So yeah, you can also help me to share this video to anybody you feel like will be interested, any of your friend that you feel like doesn't know how to do makeup and you feel like this video is going to help her out or them out. Please don't hesitate to forward this video to them, share it to them. And yeah, thank you all so much and God bless you. So I just go back in and dust out those excess powder that I use in baking my face. And yeah, after this I just go back in and spray in my finishing spray. My love, when spraying in your finishing spray, don't be stingy with it. Like, go all in with that finishing spray, because this is going to help your makeup melt into your skin and give it that lasting glass effect, if you get me. So this is the point. I changed my lips. Yeah, I changed it to this orange lip stain. I literally am falling in love with this orange lip stain, and I just went back in and added my clear gloss, yeah, to give it that, you know, sweetish effect, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, if you are already getting this effect, if you follow this makeup step and you're already getting this effect, you know you're getting it, you get me. Just after that, I just go back in and give my face that finishing spray again, and voila, this is the finished look. And you see that it's given 100 over 100. Despite I did not follow my normal makeup routine, my makeup still come out this good and looking, you know, flawlessly beautiful. So yep, my love, if you've watched to this step, don't forget to give us a subscription and give us a thumbs up. Love you all.